Hello and welcome back to a new season of JD's Matchday Mashup. Now, we would have been back sooner, but we had a couple of technical difficulties. We are back. You can't keep us away. For good or bad, really. So, as always, I'm Joey and I'm joined by the super producer, Harry. How are you doing, Harry? You had a good summer off?
Yeah, feels like deja vu, this, doesn't it?
It does. Because we did actually record a full episode, but my camera fucked up. And let's call some people out, shall we? Sony, right? I've got a very expensive, maybe I shouldn't say very expensive camera because then people come rob me out. Well, you can have it. Actually, turn up, I'll give you it 'cause it's a piece of shit. This camera. Bought a camera from Sony, Alpha 3, or whatever it's fucking called. Good model, great model. And fucked up, but overheated. So I stopped recording after about 40 minutes. Absolute nightmare. But we are back. We're back, and I'm just gonna have to keep running to the camera to make sure it doesn't fucking turn off. So
Yeah, I think we do have the episode
nightmare.
recorded on Zoom, so if any hardcore fans want it, then I'm sure we can send it to them.
Yeah, if you want a 3-week-old version of the pod, then get in touch. We'll just we'll send you out $5 a pop. So we're back, and what we're thinking for this season, Harry? What we're thinking?
Well, in that forgotten episode, we kind of realised that we just prefer chatting, really, rather than trying to cover all ground. Given the fact that, neither of us had watched a full game.
Yeah.
So we just...
Basically, over the course of last season, I realised that I actually don't watch that much football. I watch the big games, and I watch Leeds. Other than that, if you're a Fulham fan, I feel sorry for you, because I'm never going to watch them. Unless, Super Sunday I'm hungover or something like that. But Fulham are on Super Sunday. When was the last time Fulham were on Super Sunday? I bet you it hasn't been 10 years, I reckon. No one's put
When did they play at the weekend? Let's have a look.
You watch Super Sunday. But no, I can't be arsed watching it. So, I don't mind watching it, I just can't be arsed talking about it, to be honest. Again, if you've come to this podcast, this is a disclaimer, if you've come to this podcast wanting in-depth analysis of any football matches, get yourself to Tom Garrett and people like them, because we're not that. We're not that. We don't want to be that. We don't want to be that. That's what we discovered. So we will chat a lot of bollocks, make light of the weekend's action. We're gonna look at some different stuff as well. We're gonna do Sunday League stories. Like back when I was in my playing days, in my pomp. That's a great way of doing it. In my pomp. I've got some funny stories, and I'm sure Harry will as well. So we're going to look at some Sunday League. So, and if you've got any funny stories, email them in, and I'll put my email there. Email them in. We'll read them out. Maybe even get you on a pod if it's a funny one. And we'll just go through some funny Sunday Saturday League stories. What else we got? We've set up an FPL league because both me and Harry are bang into FPL. I'm actually second in my league at the minute, so flying. We're in the Champions League spots. So yeah, we're going to do some FPL. We can look at, all that bollocks. And then, we're going to also look at some viral video reactions as well. Like John Fury yesterday going fucking nuts. We'll have a look at him. We can react to that, obviously, as they come in. So yeah, a lot on the go actually. And you're getting all this for free. So fair play.
You want to put up the league card for FPL?
The FPL league code is right there. Yeah. So get involved. We'll put a wager on it as well. If you win, then we can... I don't know, what do you think? What's the first prize?
Well, someone said, they can pick... What can they do? Someone in the comments last season was asking if we could eat one of those chili crisps, but...
Oh, what a dickhead.
Should be a better prize than that, I guess.
Better prize, night out with me. Yeah, because I'm lonely and I need the friends, so probably good. Even if I'm winning, probably throw the league away. If anybody's out there, just get in the comments, say, Joey, do you fancy a beer? Yes. What night? I'm always free, don't care. Where was we going at? Alright. So we're back, and we're better than ever. I've even got a fucking notebook full of great ideas. It's a bit chaotic, but trying to say free. So. But yeah, great ideas are going in there, and I've wrote Sunday League stories, FPL, video reactions. I've even got space for one more, but didn't write one. So. If you've got any ideas as well, get them in. Again, email there. I was just messing with my desk here and found this, right? My sister must have got this when she was teaching, and it says, "You got this, 100 inspiring quotes," right? So I think I used it for a skit ages ago, but I thought it'd be funny to read one out now, Harry.
Go for it.
So it's Wednesday morning. We need some inspiration. Here we go. First one I've read, and this one directly applies to Harry actually. Well, it says, "I have a lot of talents. You have a lot of talents." So there you go.
Matter of opinions.
It's not really a quote, is it? Not really a quote, just more of a statement, I guess. But
Quite a lot being assumed there, but yeah.
Yeah, another one. "I am who I am. Deal with it." Last one. "Don't waste your beautiful mind on ugly thoughts." That's my favourite. So there you go. If you was looking for motivation or inspiration, you've come to the right pod. Plenty more where they came from. Well, 97 more where they came from.
You do one per week if you want.
One per week.
It's a good way to sign off the pod actually. Just read one of them out.
That's it. Fantastic way. I'm even going to write that down. "You got this." Don't know why I'm writing this down for the pod, but "You got this" quote. See, look how serious we're fucking taking it this year. Proper serious. So yeah, there was a couple of people in the TikTok saying, "When are you back? When's the roundup back?" Calm down, we're back. No, but thank you. We're grateful. Glad you missed it, and we've been looking forward to getting back into it. We've had busy summers, so yeah. What are you thinking?
Yeah. I mean, what do you make to the start of the season then? Brighton top of the league, so.
Brighton are fucking phenomenal. They're so good. Like, their business plan, they must be rolling in it. Cash. They must be fluid with cash. So yeah. Now, Brighton look class. Doing well in my fantasy. I got Esther Poonen and also Matoma. They are absolutely killing it. They play good football as well, don't they? Not just a pretty face. Not just a good business model. They play fucking good footy. Who do I think is going to be underwhelming this season is a good question that I've just asked myself. Who do you think is going to be underwhelming this season, Harry? Your audio's gone. I'm going to guess you've said Brighton. Your audio's gone. Can't hear you.
That's because I pressed the mute. That's because I pressed my mute button. Sorry.
He's on bloody mute in 2023. Idiot warning.
Yeah, show myself wanking next.
Yeah, hopefully. What? That's for the OnlyFans channel.
Yeah.
If you want to get involved, we're setting one of them up. So, do you know? Can I tell you what I did? This is mental, right? Do you know what I did actually sign up for the other day? I swear, and this is God's honest. Right, Feet Finder. Not because I want to look for images of feet, because I want to sell images of my feet. I think, listen, if there's a market out there who want a picture of my little trotters, they can have them. They can have them. £5 a pop, again. I'll do anything for £5 a pop. But yeah, I signed up for it. But you've got to pay like a monthly subscription, like 14 quid a month or something like that. So you need to, if at that rate, I need to be selling at least 3 pictures per month to be profitable. And then again, that's only £1. So, yeah, but I'm going to, I'll do anything with I'll put them in trifle. I'll do out.
But they're a bit horribly off it, aren't
they? They're actually really nice. They're cute little size 7.
Cute.
Yeah, well maintained, manicured. No bunions, nothing like that. Guess what? So you got to make a username on Feet Finder. Guess what I made the username?
Go on.
The Bunion Boy.
What, you got bunions, have you?
No, I ain't got bunions. I'm after bunions. I'm looking for bunions.
Right.
So yeah.
I thought I'd feel like the Gruffalo. One for the parents out there.
Yeah, I never read the Gruffalo.
Yeah, no worries.
Well, I've heard of it. It's a kid's book.
Yeah. Did you see the iShowSpeed thing, by the way?
Which bit? What was he up to?
Just ended up exposing himself on a live stream.
Okay, hold that thought. I'm just going to check if the camera's gone.
Right.
No, we're still good. 3, 2, 1. What did iShowSpeed do?
He exposed himself on a live stream.
What? Penis out?
Yeah.
No.
Honestly, yeah.
On purpose?
Well, it's a weird one. I don't. He's playing some game and he starts celebrating, starts gyrating,
We've,
and then
listen.
it comes out, but it doesn't. It doesn't look like it's on the flop.
Oh, Speedy.
What's going on
We've
there?
all been there. We've all been there. You know, you've got a little bit too excited, you've got your cock out. We've all been there. We've all been there. But you got to do that in a safe environment. You know, you can't be doing that whilst you're on a live stream or in public. Things like that, they're no good. Unfortunately, I have succumbed to this as well. So, you know, was in Alicante with the lads. What was it all Hyder Villa out? Great time, having a good laugh, right? And yeah, we'd had a lot to drink, and yeah, I exposed myself to the lads. You know, it's nothing new, but a few of them took pictures, and now that is forever.
What do you mean?
They're holding that. They started taking pictures.
You're on a group holiday and you
yeah, group of just the lads. Well, I just got out of the shower and I was bouncing about. I was happy and stuff. I was getting ready to go out. We'd had some drinks in a day. You come downstairs. Hey, the lads. You know, I felt safe to do so. And you know, if they ever get leaked, then that is revenge porn. In my opinion. So.
Interesting decision, but yeah. Whilst in where were you again?
Just in Alicante.
Yeah, what goes on in Alicante should stay there, I suppose.
It should fucking stay there. So, but it ain't. It's on the It's in the cloud. It's on that digital footprint.
Is it in the sources cloud?
Fucking right it is. I hate it. It will be. Yeah, it's not flattering either, and not just the size. I'm talking about my whole body. You know, just I was in a bad way mentally, so they've took advantage there. So.
What else we got going? What was the original question there? Who do I think is going to be underwhelming?
yeah.
Let's have a look at the table. Underwhelming.
Chelsea started poorly, haven't they?
Yeah, they're
not poorly. I mean, draw against Liverpool, you take that, the good side. And then I watched them on Sunday. They actually played well. They played really well, but I feel like they were. I don't know. It's like a team of players that have never played together, so it's going to take them a while to gel, innit? I was watching them and I was thinking, I've only actually heard of two of these players. It's mental. Sterling and a few more obviously. Sterling and Chilwell. Mental.
Yeah, I'm bad for that one. I think Man United might be, you know, considering they finished top 4 last season. I mean, it's very early days, and they got this guy to come in, haven't they? Højlund, is it?
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens.
BTEC Haaland.
We've obviously had not a great start, but you know, 2 games in. Who they got the weekend? Let's have a look.
And Notts Forest, I believe. Look, mate, I'm fucking bang on this pod. I think it's because I've been playing FPL.
Forest is a great game, actually. That'll be Forest at home. That'll be interesting.
Fantasy team. That's the question.
I say great game, but it would have been a great game at Forest, but it'll still be interesting. Yeah. Chelsea Luton on Friday. That could be interesting.
I know. I'm trying to get Chelsea players into my FPL. Actually, so big changes will be made. I'm thinking Chilwell in. That Gusto, or whoever he is at right back, because Reece James is obviously out of the team injured. We've been playing this Gusto, but he's about a 4 mil, I think. So, and then Jackson up top. I'm going to try and get them all in. Maybe take a -4 because I do that. I'm fucking crazy, boy.
I got knocked out of my last man standing, but I've realised I should have just backed Sheffield United to lose every game because I watched you know, that overlap with Gary Neville.
Oh yeah.
Where they talked to the fans, and the Sheffield United fan was just like, "Well, yeah, we've not bought anyone, and we saw the best player, so we're going to get beaten every week."
Ooh.
So I might just start back.
Yeah.
Might start putting money on them to lose every week.
Yeah, to be fair, I mean it's a tough league, and they're coming into anyway. So
It sounds
especially
like
when you haven't bought anyone.
yeah, it sounds like they're not really going for it. They're kind of just maybe going for that West Brom vibe. Not
They want that parachute payment. That's what they want.
yeah, like obviously West Brom don't really do that anymore, but they
Yeah,
kind of yo-yo
yeah, I know.
the yo-yo club.
The yo-yo team. Yeah. So now nowadays it's Norwich, isn't it? The yo-yo team.
It's not a bad way to start off, I suppose. Like you don't want to put all your eggs in one basket and get shafted. So
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm
what's the
actually
score
worried
with
about
Leeds?
Leeds.
I was
You
going to say
know.
what's the score with Leeds?
Yeah. No, I'm worried about them. I'm worried. Um, it's not been a great start to the season. Players don't want to be there.
What's that?
Yeah, it's frustrating actually.
What players trying to
Like,
leave?
oh yeah, throwing the dummy out that non-turn stuff, and there's another one as well. Was it Sinistera? He was throwing his dummies out as well recently.
Right.
So I think it could be a real challenge. And there's always one. So the three that go down, usually one does real well and sort of maybe bounces back or is in that playoff position. The other team just sort of stays in mid-table mediocrity. But there's always one that goes down from the Prem and struggles. I think that's us this season. I thought it was going to be Southampton, but they're doing all right, I think.
Yeah, I mean you haven't won a game yet, but early days.
No, early days. Early days. Listen. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
So who do you think? Who do you think's a player to watch out for? Like who's like a new addition to the Premier League that you're gonna get a bit excited about?
Mm. New addition to the Prem that I'm going to get excited about is my knowledge of football. I'm going to be for a football podcast. My knowledge of football is horrendous. So, but we're not here to talk about football. We're just converse, have a laugh, get off our backs. Who do I like the look of? Oh, Tonali,
Who? Sorry.
Newcastle player. Sandro Tonali, Newcastle player.
Ah, okay, all right.
He looks very good. He looked unbelievable first game. Was a bit off at second game, but it was against Man City, and that can happen to anyone. So yeah, watch out for Sandro Tonali. That's not exactly a. It's not exactly like a hidden gem. He's Champions League semi-finalist last season, wasn't he? But yeah, look out for him.
Yeah, Newcastle could be an
What's up?
interesting one.
Yeah. Do you think they'll finish top four again?
I mean, why not? Who's the competition? You got Man City. Man City and Arsenal look like got a great start. Can Brighton keep it up? Maybe. I mean, they finished where they finished last season, sixth or
I'd love
something.
it. Yeah, I'd love it if Brighton did it. I can't imagine them doing it, but it'd be amazing if they did.
So Man City, Arsenal, Liverpool, Chelsea.
Brighton might struggle when the European football does kick in because it takes a lot out of you, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, Thursday, Sundays
Thursday, Sundays.
is the old cliche, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. So does that mean we're going to see a lot of Brighton on Super Sunday? Which I'm not complaining about.
It will be, won't it? Yeah. In terms of signings, I'm going to keep my eye on Anana because I'm not sure about him.
I see first game I thought he was decent, especially with his feet, but yeah, I don't know.
Seems like it could be a bit
Crazy.
rash.
Yeah, nutter. I like him.
So
I like him.
keep an eye on that one.
That fucking when he went and punched the centre half, nuts.
Yeah, how that wasn't given as a pen.
Yeah, I was buzzing though because clean sheet bonus.
Hey, you got him in your fantasy team?
Yes, I have. Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
Maybe not for long though. Maybe not for long. I just seen that he had a good run of fixtures, but now I'm gonna maybe bin him off. We'll see.
But yeah, we discussed Harry Kane last week, didn't we? Briefly, but
Oh yeah.
I think it's a
maybe
shame.
great start to life in the Bundesliga.
Yeah, I just think it's a shame that he's gone. Personally, I'd like to see him stay. I think it'd have been interesting to see him and Maddison together.
Yeah, well, you want the best players in the world in the Premier League, don't you? Because you want to watch them week in, week out. I actually think him going to Germany will make me actually watch a bit of the Bundesliga a bit more.
A little bit, yeah, but it's just a fucking cop out.
Maybe the big games. Nah, well, but what's he gonna do? Finish sixth for Spurs every year, or go and win some trophies and play at the highest level?
Yeah,
No Champions League. If Spurs got Champions League football this year, he'd be staying. But they didn't.
I think that's the only Champions League's probably the only argument, really, because I feel like
If he wins the Champions League with Bayern,
then fair play. Yeah. It's just
Right.
more. I feel like one FA Cup with Spurs would mean more than like 5 Bundesligas.
yeah, but they're shit and they're not not going to win an FA Cup.
Yeah, but why? But maybe. Look, I mean, they won on Sunday, didn't they? Maybe Angie's the answer, but we'll see anyway. Best of luck to him.
Best of luck to him. But it would be such a shame if Spurs did go on and win a trophy this year, and he's out there. He'll win some himself, but it would be a shame.
If Bayern Munich somehow didn't win anything, it'd be hilarious.
Oh no, I love Kane. He's not one of the people that I'd want to see fail.
No, not
you. There's a lot of people I want to see fail. Don't worry about that. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
A few YouTubers. No. That's not making the pod.
But yeah, West Ham have been. I like David Moyes seems to be proving people wrong at West Ham, which is interesting.
I love Moyes. I love that he's proving people wrong.
Especially people like. It's funny on Sunday because Rory Jennings is a Chelsea fan, isn't he? And he was giving it loads.
People that don't like actually.
He was giving it loads about Moyes not being good enough to manage West Ham, and then he went and beat Chelsea. Like, I have that. Yeah.
Two of them. Yeah, he does come out with some mad shit, that Rory Jennings.
Yeah, on the overlap thing, he's talking about Havertz saying he was I think he called him a disastrous signing for Chelsea, and then Carragher was like, didn't he score the winner in the Champions League final?
Yeah, for Chelsea, yeah, he did.
I don't know, he's a bit of a prat.
Yeah, he is a bit.
But yeah. Oh, there's lots to look forward to. So.
Oh, tons to look forward to. You just wait, We've got all sorts.
Newcastle Liverpool on Sunday, that'll be good.
That'll be a lovely little tasty affair. It's the big bank holiday weekend this weekend as well. You got any plans?
Yeah, got a couple of games on the go. I've got Altrincham versus Chesterfield on Saturday, I think.
Fucking loves Altrincham. That's about the fair time you've been Altrincham since we've been doing this podcast.
Well, it's around the corner, so
loves it.
Can bite there pretty much.
Local.
Then Southport versus Chorley on Monday. So it's a big one.
Sounds like a waste of time to me going to that. Nah, actually, that's a lie.
I'm getting paid to go. So.
Clickbait. I actually prefer non-league football to. No, that's a lie as well. I don't know what I prefer.
It's a bit less nonsense down at the bottom.
Yeah. You see, I bet that could be a segment as well. Because Harry often does non-league games, so I'm sure there'll be tons of stories throughout the season from non-league.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's always a story.
Always a story. That's good. Oh yeah. So have we got anything else planned? Or just the games?
Just those just those games, I think, mate. People are going to a festival in London on Friday, but I'd rather just stay in and watch Twitch, to be honest. So.
All right. What festival?
The Strokes are playing in London, but I've seen them about 40 times now, so I'm not that bothered.
Big fan.
So, my mate was on Instagram. My mate was saying that a burger place needed people to work on it, and you could get to watch the Strokes for free. So I was thinking about just agreeing to do that and turning up and not telling anyone, and then
just watching them.
Just people seeing me flogging burgers. Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
But I think the cost to get in there would outweigh the money I was getting. So
definitely, and you'd stink a burger. So
yeah, I did it before. I did that job for a week or so before, and it was grim.
Yeah, I can imagine.
It's a lot busy. It's a lot more intense than you imagine.
I don't deal well with stress and pressure. I've got 50 odd people coming at me for cheeseburgers. There'd be a lot of food poisoning, put it that way, because I won't be cooking them through.
Yeah, the guy I was working with thought it was Gordon Ramsay or something, like bollocking people.
Yes, chef. Oh, I can't deal with that. No, not a chance.
Nah.
I once did a job where, I was gonna do straight from uni. I was gonna do. I was a cameraman, and I was gonna do live horse racing events. But so you have your headphones on, and then the producers in your ear saying "Oh, I need you to get a close up of number 4 or whatever." Too much pressure for me. Didn't like it. Yeah. I need a close up number 4. I've got your number 12. Is that? Can you just settle for number 12, would you? Too much pressure.
Wait, so you actually did a horse racing event?
Yeah, I did a couple.
Oh, right, that's good. But you won't be
Yeah,
here, is it?
big money as well.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. I wish I stuck with it really, but I came up because it was freelance work. I kind of got anxious and just bottled it basically, and used the excuses. Oh, it's freelance work. That's what. So I wanted something more stable, but yeah, I just bottled it really. That's the excuse I used.
That is a shame. That'd have been good. That could have ended up working some good events.
Well, you end up like quite often you transition from the horse racing to the football. So like I've got a mate now. Care if you're watching, you're probably not watching, but I went to uni with him. He's extremely talented and he's so good at what he does. And he does all the big footy matches and he goes around like pre-season. He was like round with all the players doing like promo and stuff like that for Sky. So you're doing very fucking well for yourself, Care. Well done, mate. You know, throw us a burn, would you? Fucking hell.
What course did he do again?
Media production at Northumbria University, 2-1.
Yeah, it's decent. That's where you are now.
Absolute dosser. Well, literally didn't do fuck all other than party. I didn't do fuck all to be honest, other than chill out, go out, and then panic and just do. I made a mockumentary. It was basically The Office for my final year film, where my mate played a Sunday League football manager.
I think I've seen it. What's your mate called? Chris.
Yeah.
Good finishing point. Have you got a quote to finish on? An inspirational quote?
Yeah. Float like a butterfly, sting like a.
I meant
fucking
from
bee.
your pack, but
Ah. Okay. Let's do it. Okay, so to wrap up, to round off, every day I learn, I improve. Good night, God bless. Mad.
I actually missed that. Every day I learn what?
Every day I learn, I improve.
Yeah, it's not bad on that one.
Yeah. 96 to go.
Good stuff.
Right, mate. Cheers for that as always.